And welcome everyone to another exciting stream.
Very exciting.
And so it has begun.
Stuff happens. The end. Thanks for coming to the stream.
Yes, hello, stream.
Where we left off, the party defeated the Stag Lord, thus removing the bandits from the stolen land, and now can claim a piece of it for themselves. They traveled their way back to Brevoy from the Aldori Sword Lord to get their charter to start their new kingdom. So we did pretty much all of the kingdom building off screen because it's not very interesting to listen to. And the ruler of this kingdom was chosen to be Kajat.
Because I'm the bestestest.
So when the party returned to Brevoy, and after a celebratory feast, Lady Jumandi then awarded Kajat his own barony in the stolen lands, handing him a charter. Which I actually have. Just gotta find the handout. Oh, now I can't find it. That's not fun. Well, anyway, I actually have it. I'm just gonna go find it. Player handouts.
And while he's looking for that stream, if you are curious about what our kingdom we decided, I'll show you the character sheet now. Of our kingdom. Kingdom sheet.
Now, here we go.
This is what we decided. For any of you nerds out there that want all the data.
There we go.
I know, exciting Excel sheets.
There we go. Show to everybody. Here's the charter to grant you the barony. Be it known that the bearers of this charter, having delivered the northern reaches of the Green Belt from the scourge of banditry, having provided detailed maps of the lay of the land, and having done no small amount of work in the exploration of said land and in the removal of hostile monsters and local hazards, are hereby granted the right to rule. The nature and laws of rule and theirs to define, and the well-being of this new nation is theirs to protect. In accordance for providing a stable nation south of the central Ross land, let it be generous stipend of funds, support, and advice provided to this fledgling nation as a token of Restov and Brevoy's goodwill, such as the future relations between kingdoms might be mutually beneficial. So witnessed under the watchful eye of the Lordship of Restov. Now, Lord Kajat, what is the name of your kingdom? Examplia is not a good name.
I think it's an exemplar name.
And I don't even know how on your sheet do we change that.
You know, I guess that is actually something we can discuss real quick. What should we name this kingdom?
Bob.
I'm really bad at coming up with names, but hold on, I'm giving it a shot.
What kind of vibe do you want it to give off?
We're like a river trading kingdom.
River Trading Kingdom, that
You
does
could
not...
do like Harmony or something. We'll call it Constantinople.
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan?
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan!
Kmart.
Kmart. Konjatenberg.
All right. So this is your kingdom. You're just taking
I
advice.
listen to my advisors, right?
You might.
As long as they don't piss me off.
I mean, so far we've got Kajatberg, Kazakhstan, Kazakhstaninople, and Kmart.
Kmart is kind of the best most recognizable one out of all those.
I'm not gonna lie. Part of me wants to go with Kmart unless other people have
Oh my
options.
god! Well, I was looking up the legendary rivers in Greek mythology and hoping we could base the name off one of those. But sure, Kmart's good.
The Kingdom of Kmart.
The
You
kingdom,
could call it Rubicon.
the barony of Kmart.
Hopefully, it doesn't fail like they did.
All right, your kingdom is now named Kmart.
Can we at least pronounce it Kmart?
Yeah,
we can do that.
all right, I'll change it. It's going to be Kmart.
Yeah, put a fucking what's it called? A hyphen in there instead of a dash. Yeah, the little comma, not comma. What the fuck? Apostrophe.
I'll put apostrophe. So it's now Kmart.
Punctuation.
And so it's the kingdom of Kmart. Now, what is the capital's name?
Oh, I thought that was.
No, that's so Kmart. Well, I said, what's the kingdom's name? You guys picked, and Kmart was that one. Now, what's the city's name? The capital city. Your first settlement, basically. So how are we gonna implement blue light special into this name? BLS.
No.
Blisstopia.
Okay, blue light special.
Yes.
I feel like I'm dating
Azure
myself here,
Glow.
but you know.
Discounttopia. There you go.
Actually,
Azure Glow.
yeah, that is actually a really good name.
Azure Glow. Azure Glow special. No, we'll just call it Azure Glow. All right. So because this has been granted to you, and you guys chose, pretty much build on top of the Stag Lord's old compound, basically.
You mean
Since you
my
guys were gonna-
compound?
You were going to pick that place in the first place?
Because I am the Stag Lord.
I have to put a nice star where the capital is.
It's actually not a bad idea. Oh,
Mission failed.
there's not very many good stars.
What the hell?
There's the capital.
I like it.
Green is a creative color.
Green is the best color.
So pretty much what happens from now to where the kingdom is, the foundations have been put down. A couple months are going to pass. So because there's such a long passage of time between this and the next event, or between this and now, what you could do is that I'm offering you guys to retrain something if you'd like. You can't change your class and you can't change anything intrinsic to you, but you can change things like feats or change your skills. Basically being retrained, if that is something you're interested in.
I planned my character out from the start. I think I'm going to stick with it unless it proves really bad.
All right.
Yeah, I'm happy with me.
I'm good.
I might. I'll look at it.
Okay.
Yeah, I might as well.
Well, that's something you can do while we're going through Kingdom's first turn.
Yeah, so you two will have last in the turn order.
All right, so when the party arrives back at the future city of Azure Glow, you see that some of the townsfolk followed you from Bavoy to the new kingdom, as well as the soot scale kobolds are also there. There's no town hall built yet, and it's just a scattering of tents and the foundations of buildings. You can even see that there is a smaller city within the same hex that is near where your castle keep is going to be.
So I would greet the kobolds.
Shut up.
Yes, I said that about your mother, and you don't speak Draconian.
The soot scale crosses his arms. It's like, I suppose we call you Lord now.
His Majesty.
Lord, Baron, asshole, whatever.
And it would be kind of disrespectful to call you an asshole. But if that's what you want, asshole.
That's major asshole.
You don't seem the military type.
How many assholes are on this ship?
So it looks like you've brought quite the crowd with you to settle. They call this town Shrikewall. It seems like they're going to build their own city here on top of all this land you now own.
Yeah, we need to tax the shit out of them.
I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We were
They
letting
can
you build an
build
embassy
where
here. But whole city.
Well, my lord, I didn't come here to give you the grand tour of your own kingdom. Instead, I came here with a word of warning. We've heard some movements coming from the mountains that border your now kingdom. If you would allow us, I'd send some of my scouts out to go find out what this trouble possibly could be.
Yeah. I wouldn't see why not. We need to know what the land is around us so we can protect us both.
If we're not back within half a year, then consider us gone. He barks out in Draconic to some of the other kobolds that are there with him. Some of them putting down stuff that they apparently stole before they head out. The people in this small town look at the antlered skull that you wear on your head, and they all start to gather as we're going to go into our first kingdom turn. All right, first things first for the kingdom turn is that we need to establish leadership. No, you have to roll for them. It's not. It says to assign or change characters associated with leadership roles. You must do this. Do so now using the new leadership kingdom activity. You can perform this activity as many times as you like.
The initial leadership assignments happen as founding of the kingdom and do not require a kingdom activity to occur.
Okay.
Part 7 on creation.
All right, and then we can skip that. Skip the adjust unrest and start with our first resource. Our first resource roll. It is 5d4.
So, how do we want to do this as far as kingdom turns?
Do what?
Like, this would be the resource gathering. Do you want me to just make all the rolls, or do you guys want to, like, since one of you is in charge of the treasury, be the one?
Wasn't
Okay.
the treasurer an NPC? Who's in charge of the treasury?
It is Adam.
Oh yeah, I would
Oh,
let him
what am
make
I rolling?
A 5d4.
5d4.
I'm actually trying to figure out where on your sheet do we put the resource points. I guess we just keep track of it.
I got a 13.
Wow. So we start with 13 resource points for the kingdom's turn.
Hey, that could have been better.
I don't know how to use the spreadsheet, so we just have to keep track of 13. Because I don't see anywhere we can put it. Oh no, I found it.
Likely, we're probably going to spend it on.
All right, there's no consumption to pay on turn 0. So first things, so after we did all that, we're now in commerce. There's a couple things we can do. We can collect taxes, improve lifestyle, tap the treasury, tap the treasury. Oh, and then there's also trade commodities and manage trade agreements. But right now, you really don't have anything to trade.
Aw, no capitalism.
Not yet. You could also improve lifestyle, which is a politics role.
I think taxes is fine.
Yeah, it looks like realistically all we can do is collect taxes.
All right, that.
Everything else is like a +1 or tap treasury isn't, but that's causes unrest.
All right, the kingdom's now going to attempt a trade. They have a +5.
I forgot what position was trade.
I can't remember who is in charge of
All right,
trade.
Dean, you're rolling trade for right now until we figure that out.
Okay, I am trading. What do I roll?
D20 +5.
Another 13.
That's a fail.
What the fuck?
Well, I guess we can't really collect taxes when there's no houses or anything here yet.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Well, so this is just a normal failure. So you did succeed, but the people are now unhappy.
Well, that's all right.
Listen,
So your unrest goes up by 1.
summon a bitch. God damn it, Adam.
What?
See, this is why I make everyone else make the rolls, so that way I can blame
I'm not the
people and I
police.
look like the monogamous leader.
Oh, wait.
A true king.
Hold on. Okay, so collect taxes is it bolsters your it gives you a +1 to economy-based checks from here on out, but now your unrest goes up by 1.
Oh, it's just a DC 11. We made it.
Oh, it is a DC 11. Yeah, so
Right,
yeah,
unrest still goes up by 1.
right. It's a flat check though.
It says trade +5 though.
We could always just abuse our authority.
Oh, you can instead do a flat check.
Yeah, if you don't have anybody that will do the trade. So anyway, it's still a failure. Next one, leadership activities, which I believe what the first thing to do was to create a work site.
Yes, we definitely want to create work sites. We have
that
wood.
gold mine.
We have gold mine, but we will probably need wood first, and we have a forest right next to us in the next hex.
Well,
As
actually,
much as
the leadership is not that part of the phase. This is you don't have a town hall, so we're skipping leadership phase because you don't have that to do it. So now we're going to region activities.
wait, then how do we build?
It's in the region activities.
Oh,
So first thing you got to do is got to claim a hex.
well, we claimed our original hex, our capital hex.
You can claim any reconnoitered hex you claimed during exploration.
Oh,
It must be next to a hex that's already part of your kingdom.
okay. So in that case,
Well, are we just in this one tile for now?
for now,
That's what you currently claim is the star tile. So this claim hex can be done right now. Wilderness is your best skill. Yes, it's Kavo.
What am I supposed to roll? A d20?
So you'll roll a d20 and we'll take a wilderness score.
Shit.
That's also a failure.
Well,
It's not a critical failure, just a failure. So you fail to claim the hex. So nothing happens, which means you can't clear or establish work sites. So that was all pointless.
That's kind of. Hmm.
We have to make a fucking month.
well, eventually we'll be a kingdom.
And there's really nothing else to do since Cabo has already did that for leadership.
Oh, civic activities is where we build. So that's the next one.
You just don't have the lumber.
Well, we just got resources. Remember?
Yeah, what are the resource points for if we?
But you need 4
Oh,
lumber
we
to
need to convert them into lumber. It takes 2 resource points and 4 lumber.
Yeah, so you need to start gaining resources from hexes. You need to claim it, clear it, and then put a work site on it. But since the claim failed, nothing moves forward.
Well,
All right, so now we're going to move on. Since there's no warfare, because you guys are not at war, we're going to move to the events. I'm going to roll a die. All right.
Sorry, guys, my advisors are new. I decided I was going to lead them and teach them because building from nothing is better than building from people that have bad habits. So please excuse. That's me talking to the people, by the way.
So
they're all just looking at you.
for the chat,
Their face.
each kingdom turns come once a month, and I'm going to consider this the first of the month. So 30 days, and then every month's going to be 30 days, so we don't lose track. So 30 days from now, there will be another kingdom turn. Hopefully, the leaders will be back in the kingdom before that turn starts, or penalties for everybody.
Oh, so it can get worse.
So after a couple days of trying to establish your kingdom and having a hard time, Cabo, you return back to the kingdom after going out on a quick exploration of the surrounding areas of the kingdom. And you see a group of the settlers all like crowded around one of them who appears to be speaking to the crowd. You're a little too far to hear, so you have to get closer.
Yeah, I'll approach.
As you get closer, you overhear the one speaking. Like just outside, two of our villagers, a farmhand named Saki and a shepherd named Brevin, slaughtered in one after another, one night then the other. You hear from the crowd, do you think it's bandits? It's like, no, it's too brutal for bandits. It's something out in the wild. He looks over to sees V approaching.
Where did this take place? I asked them.
To the southeast of here, about 2 miles. Head out there, check the farm. We don't need beasts attacking us as soon as we get here. I thought you took care of that.
We've taken care of everything we know about, but if there are new threats, we will deal with those also.
If you want, in my opinion, werewolves. Because it seemed that each one took place during the full moon. He whispers it to you so that the others don't hear.
I will keep that in mind when me and my friends go to inspect and investigate.
All right, V, you head towards what will be the future town hall and see Kajat like sitting on a stack of boxes that he has created into a makeshift throne.
Kajat, some animals or beasts have been plaguing the villagers about 2 miles to the southeast. 2 are dead. We should probably go investigate. Likely some kind of... One of the villagers suspects werewolves, but has no real proof.
Did they bring back any bodies?
You did not see one. No, not V. It looks like it's just rumors as far as you can tell, but you have nothing better to do.
Yeah, we're kind of stuck, so there's no reason not to. I was just saying if we could get any more insight.
You can head to the location where this happened. It's out in one of the farms to the southeast. 2-mile walk.
All right, gentlemen, let's gather. Men to arms.
So you gather everyone together and let them know where you guys are heading. In the southeast, checking on some bodies that appeared to be ravaged by some beast, with the rumors that it's possibly a werewolf.
But we need silver blades. All I have on my fists of fury.
So, GM question. Does colloidal silver exist in this world?
I have no idea what that is.
Colloidal silver is dissolving silver in a solution.
No.
Okay.
Well, it does, but I'm going to say no.
It does, but it's a pretty high tier alchemy ingredient or alchemy piece.
Only colostomy silver.
Ew. So about a 2-mile walk, still during the daytime. You guys make it to what was this place called? One of the farms just outside the Shrike Wall, which is the town that's going to surround your kingdom inside the hex, basically. Just outside, you see what one of the rangers that another ranger group that was working alongside Adams before Adams was wiped out. You see they're all over the farmland when you guys approach.
Well,
No, it's Adam.
hello there, my old friends.
My condolences to the rest of your hunting party. We came across this. You look out onto the farmland and you see that it looks relatively peaceful, except for the farmhouse there at the end. You can see that there is no door. The door is in the field.
Something quite strong ripped that door off.
Yeah, that's quite a distance.
We've asked some of the other farmers and passerbys around here, but they're not giving us anything that we can work with. The bodies are still inside, if you would like to look at those as well.
I suppose we must.
All right, where do you want to start?
Once we get in there, I want to check to see if it's like claw marks or sword slashes. Like what does the wounds that killed them look like?
Go ahead and roll a medicine, a nature, or hunting lore.
So say I have natural medicine, so I was hoping to use nature.
Nature works.
Could I roll perception to see if there's any, like, hair or claw mark, or, like...
We'll start here real quick. So, V, examining the bodies, you reveal that they were killed by bites, possibly from a large animal. You're thinking more wolf or warg. They appear to be partially eaten. The house is in shambles. The door appeared to have been pulled off. You notice some unusual details, such as bruises, in keeping with hands gripping the victim. So, besides the large bite marks, there are bruises on their arms and their shoulders.
So they were held down while the animals ate them?
Either that or they bludgeoned their meal before eating.
Does this
Wolves don't
speak of
bludgeon.
like anything undead? Like, do I see any ghosts or anything?
Roll religion.
Okay, shoot. Where's I lose track of this every week. Religion.
Based on what you see here, it doesn't look like the bites of any kind of ghoul or zombie or the work of possession.
Well, I don't think there's anything undead going on here.
We could roll occultism.
Now you will not find any information of that either. So what's left to you guys now is you can ask around this area to see if anybody knows anything. That is a diplomacy check to gather information.
Could I find tracks on the ground that could say what the creature was?
Get there.
Motherfucker.
Can take make a shot.
Hold on.
Okay. Is everything all right?
Wait, I could actually assist at this because I have a special ability.
God damn it, Adam.
I'm not good at trading. What do you want from me?
Never mind, because it's probably critical failure.
Nada.
Anyways.
It's not a critical failure.
Oh, cool.
Well, I'll say Adam assisted Mullen. Just to get the 1 point you needed.
I'll take it.
So you learn that Saki, who was the farmhand here, was killed about 2 nights ago while gathering some starberries. They're berries that sparkle under the moon. The next night, Bevan and his flock of 6 sheep were slaughtered coming home from the pasture. Neither one of them were known to have any enemies. And from what you know is that the bodies were savaged. And talk of a man-eater of some sort is stalking the hinterlands is spreading amongst the people. So now you have something new, that there's a kill site where Bevan was murdered with him and his sheep. It'd be another good place to go. So you guys head over to where one of them pointed at where Bevan was killed. You see the corpses of several sheep and a Bevan there. Since this was done outdoors, there's a better chance of maybe finding tracks.
Okay.
So this
I guess I'll roll nature.
survival.
Oh, survival. Well, let's see here.
I can assist with that.
Go for it.
I've got pretty high survival.
Hey guys, in the Discord, I dropped a little blurb on long-term investments since we're going to have downtime in between.
All right.
It figures we would be
So-
possessed to that.
With the help of V, you notice that within the mud along the sides of the road, you see very large wolf prints that head into the trees. The longer you follow them, you see bloodstains and additional tracks. Confirms whatever it was went that way.
It appears that a canine creature has gone that way towards the forest.
You know, this really does stink of
Yep,
werewolves.
all by myself.
Heading into the woods, you keep following the tracks when suddenly they disappear.
Look up.
I would like a second survival check. Footprints don't just disappear.
Well, it appears that I know where they went.
So you look around where the wolf prints end. They head in through some thick underbrush, but on the other side, there are human tracks. They lead out of the woods back into town.
I knew it.
This
It's
is
one of those anthropomorphic loving beasts.
starting to smell like a werewolf.
By the way, those long-term investments were for the Pathfinder game, not me trolling you guys.
I heard timeshares are a good long-term investment.
Have you guys ever
That's
thought of
how-
Lower Alabama?
That's how we get people to our place. We build some hotels and we just start offering timeshares.
Come stay at Camart. Here every day is the 4th of July. So you guys head back into town. And now we need to do a little bit more gathering of information because we need to find out if anybody's acting strange.
Oh my! I have a fucking +9.
I know, you rolling shit.
No one's
Shiza.
rolled shit, or everyone's rolled shit today.
You roll crap?
Give me a second. My computer's freezing up.
Well, then you don't get to roll diplomacy. Me. Well,
Hey,
Adam,
I helped. Did I mention that I was proficient in diplomacy?
So, Kajat, you ask around. Is there anybody, like, any new faces that you have, any strangers you haven't seen before, or anyone acting strange? And they recall a trapper who had just came to town a couple weeks ago, seeming to be kind of a loner, staying away from people, especially at night. His name is Kundal.
Hey, so there's this guy named Kundal. He's a trapper, and he doesn't like people very much. And that just kind of fits the will of stereotypes. So maybe we should see if we can track him down.
I mean, I'm not trying to discriminate or anything, but with a name like that, yeah, that sounds about right.
I mean, I am, but it's my cheat
Oh.
day. I'm allowed to be a little shitty.
So
It's always 5 o'clock somewhere.
you get pointed out to a shack that he is currently staying in. Since you guys don't have an inn up yet, he is kind of having to borrow some of these people's like barns and sheds. You head to the door and find that the door is locked.
I'm going to knock on it and say, knock, knock, very official government business. Is anyone in there?
After a couple seconds, nothing happens.
Can I listen to the door super aggressively and try and hear even just like breathing?
Roll perception.
Perception.
You don't hear the sound of anybody inside.
There's definitely no one in there. Unless he's really stealthy. And I didn't hit his stealth check.
I believe him.
How do you know it's a man?
Well, I don't know. It just smells kind of like a man in
Yeah.
there. And I do know what those
Oh.
smell like. But
You know what you're proficient in.
maybe if there's anyone who's good at lock picking, they could get the door open and we could peek our heads in.
What do you roll for lockpicking?
It's thievery.
I'm actually good at it.
Oh! Oh!
He using his viney
Like
finger.
vines. Yeah,
uses
exactly.
viney
Like
fingers
my
to
vines go into the lock and jiggle it around.
click. The door opens.
That's an amazing cannon. I love that.
So you push the door open, and the room, this room appears lived in. Looking around in here, from what appears under the bed, something catches V's eye that glints in the light that has been exposed from the door opening.
Ooh, what is it?
You look under the bed and you see a single blood-stained golden earring. You then recall that this looks like the earring that Saki wore when you examined her body, except one of her ears was missing.
This came from the murdered farmhand.
We could
I
sell this
hold
one,
up
huh?
the earring.
It seems a pretty damning piece of evidence, V.
I would say so.
Well, Kajat, you have this man is under some heavy suspicion of being the one who murdered the two farmhands. Now, what is your plan?
Well, how difficult would it be for someone else to get that in here?
Well, he just
It,
needs to confess.
it would be. This is pretty damning.
Well, maybe we could wait till the next full moon and lock him up, and then we'll see if anyone dies.
I mean, we should at least
Isn't that
talk to
fair?
him first and see if maybe there's anyone who doesn't like him, like a rival trapper.
Actually, what do I have to roll to know how werewolves work in this world?
Nature, because they are part of this world. Also, medicine will work, because lycanthropy is a disease.
Yeah, because if it's like
I tried
what
to assist, but it
we
didn't
have
go
with
well.
lycanthropes, they only turn into werewolves once a month.
So,
Alright, so only I can't roll for shit today.
I can't believe I'm wasting my good rolls on this right now. Yeah, werewolf was actually a disease.
So how werewolves work in here is the same as any other mythology. During a full moon, they are forced to become the werewolves, but they can actually resist it if their fortitude is strong enough. But
Oh,
under a full moon, werewolves go into a frenzy.
Alright.
I
I just
So-
wasn't sure if it was the can turn anytime or it's always full moon in this world.
Lycanthropes can turn at any time.
Yeah, turn whenever they want, but the full moon forces it.
Do they know what's happening to them if maybe they're a fresh werewolf?
Due to the ability of being able to do it at will, they do know. But the thing is, like, during a moon, they go into a frenzy, and they're unaware of their actions during that moment.
Sounds too dangerous to be left alive in our kingdom.
well, maybe we should spy on the fella then. See if he, turns into a werewolf on his spare time.
So right now, you guys do not know where he is, but he does live here. Perhaps stake out, or try to catch him out in the woods.
Yeah, I think stakeout's the best option, and considering... Well, would I know if it was just a full moon?
You do not have enough information for that.
Yeah, I mean, we should know that just by looking up in the sky at one point in the night.
Yeah, what's the moon right now? Come on, weatherman, what's the moon?
Well, these deaths happened possibly 3 days ago. It was the first one, then the second one right after. Different days.
Oh, so not only
So,
did they not murder on a full moon, but they purposefully turned into a werewolf just to murder people.
One of those nights was a full moon.
The other one,
Yeah, the other one, he was just a sick fuck.
As far as you know. So anyway, what do you guys plan?
I mean, I
Stay
think we
here and
should
catch
talk to him and see if
Yeah.
maybe, just in case there's a rival trapper that's actually a werewolf that's trying to frame him.
Well, Mullen,
Just in
since you're
case.
so curious, would you like to speak to this gentleman when he gets here?
Oh yeah, let me get in character. Yes, I'd actually like to quite a lot.
All right, well, this man is a skilled woodsman, so I'm going to go outside and set up an ambush if he tries to run away.
He's good with his wood.
With Mullen being my
Damn.
right-hand man, I would be with him.
Are you guys staking out inside of his house or just around it?
I'd be hiding with Gamork.
Outside?
Is he on the roof?
Sure.
I
I'm
don't have to
outside
roll
hiding
anything for that.
on the way in.
I think I'll be waiting for him,
I would be
but
too.
just like as by myself as I can.
Oh, never mind.
You're just facing towards the wall.
Well,
Well, here's my logic, right? If it's just me, I'm just a measly little cleric, kind of just chilling outside. If there's more than one of us, then it gets suspicious. So maybe
The thing
once,
is-
if I make a good connection, I say, let me get my friend out. And then I call to you, and you're kind of hidden by yourself away from everyone else. And it like behind a tree where it's obvious no one else is hiding. And then we can all have a conversation.
Alright, you don't have to call me out, but if you need to, I will. But I don't know about my stealth. Let's find out. I suck, because I can't roll for shit tonight.
Oh, wait.
Oh, are we all rolling stealth?
Wait, I have stealthy companions, so you guys can piggyback on my stealth roll.
Yes, he has stealthy companion where anybody who is with him can take his 24.
Oh, that's fucking convenient. Well, I can take it for
Allies.
sure.
When you're avoiding notice and your allies follow the expert, which I believe is just an action you can do. You basically take his stealth check
I just
using
put
the
a little
lowest modifier.
a potted plant on my head and just stand there, and you're like, no, not like that, like this.
And you become a plant.
Stand in the pot, not under the pot.
Oh.
And don't put the plant on your head. Hold it in front of you.
I just hold it in front of me, like, straight out.
Oh, Mullen. I need to make a roll, and then I need you to roll perception.
Oh shoot, I forgot I popped it out. Where's my perception?
So you guys stake out this house as the sun moves from east to west with no sign of the trapper. It turns dark. You see like the torches of people walking to and from their houses and to the farms. Mullen, you don't see or hear anybody coming from this direction until you hear a voice from beside you somewhere. Can I help you?
Oh, yes, actually, I was hoping that you could. You see, I'm the chancellor of this very, very fresh kingdom, and it's come to our attention that pretty much right off the bat, there's been some killings, and that's not very good. So we went to the scene of one of the crimes, and just be very straightforward. The trail led to this shack, and we were just wondering, if you knew who lived here. I am trying to pretend that we don't know he's the one that lives there. I want to make that clear, though.
I also want to let you know that this voice is coming from the dark. You do not see where this is coming from.
Okay. Well, I will very pointedly speak in that direction and look straight towards where I hear the voice coming from. So anyone who might be watching me would know that I'm talking to someone in that direction.
Mullen, you smell fresh blood coming from that direction.
Oh, have you just been out hunting?
I'm just above Mullen, cracking some pepper on top of him. Really sell it. You're doing great.
But yeah, we were just hoping maybe you knew who lived here, because it's quite a bad start to the kingdom to have what appears to be werewolf murders. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Okay, you're going a little too.
Yes, of course I know the man. I am the man.
Oh, well,
Werewolves, you say? Oh, those are a myth.
unfortunately, we seem to have observed something that speaks to the contrary. Could you explain why a wolf's feet would just magically transform into a man's halfway through its path?
Possibly a druid. Ever thought about that?
Do I know if druids turn into wolves? Is that
Sure
a thing?
sure they
Yeah, they
do.
shapeshift.
That's a common knowledge. Druids can wild shape.
Okay, well, is it common knowledge that druids don't go on random killing sprees?
Depends on the druid.
I mean, I play a druid a lot.
Damn it, he's messing with you.
Well, I will say, that's quite true, but we did meet a crazy druid. It was just a bit ago, though, but either way, the fact remains that uh, a bloody trail leads to this cabin, and since you've admitted that you lived in it, maybe you could tell us your side of the story.
Are you alone?
Yeah, unfortunately, we're a bit short-staffed, so yeah, I do have one of my associates with me, but and unfortunately, most of the big wigs are off doing their own thing.
Roll bluff.
I am finding it
Shit.
on my
Deception.
sheet as we speak. Deception.
Well, from the dark, you see a man like move towards the brighter light of the town. He looks like just your average human, black hair, uh, in the garb of a trapper, furs, a couple traps at his hip, some rope.
Is he carrying anything with him? Because you said he smells of blood. Do I see any animals?
You
on
don't.
him? Since he's already out in the open, and I'm hoping everyone else can see him at this point, I'm going to say, you seem to smell quite irony, if I do say so myself. Did you run into some trouble hunting?
You can see a flash of realization go over his face. Like, oh, well, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you see, I am kind of a cat person, if you couldn't tell by the ears, and I am a cleric. I'm very familiar with the smell of blood. Unless you fell into a giant bucket of rusty water, I couldn't think of any other explanation for the smell. But regardless, anyways, let's brush past that for now. Well, we were hoping you've been out trapping for quite a while, and there seems to be a crazed druid running loose. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
He takes a step backwards, getting out of the light. I haven't seen anyone.
No, no. Well, the problem is, well, we found an ear in your cabin, and before we make moves at you, we'd like to hear your explanation, just as a courtesy. Can I like intimidate him?
Wait, before you do that, can I come out yet?
Oh yeah, sorry. The I have a friend nearby was me trying to
I kind of assumed,
wink.
but I didn't
Yeah.
want to, overstep because this is actually really good. That's when I would walk out of the darkness and just be like, listen, I have enough information now to order your death. I have enough evidence, so you better start talking and telling us why all of this is pointing to you.
Damn.
And with that, he suddenly turns around and sprints out towards the woods.
Fucking after him!
Then, as he is running, he seems to be growing taller and moving faster.
Oh shit.
He's turning into one of them there werewolves.
Can't fool me. I ain't no
You guys,
bitch.
well, you guys give chase, and then that is where we go over to.
Initiative?
Because if he tried to run away, I would have done something. Yeah, we were kind of waiting for the kind of when conversation was no longer.
All right. Well, what were you going to do?
I would have done this.
It's been months, right? We're healed again.
Oh yeah,
I would have done that to trip his ass.
you miss. Yeah.
All right, so I would have been waiting, sort of. I guess I could say, speaking in context of the story, I'd be waiting sort of in the pathway that leads up to his house.
Yeah.
So if he didn't escape in that same direction, then I'll understand I don't get a chance to jump out of the bushes. Otherwise, I think I should get a chance to jump out of the bushes.
You were pretty much waiting for him to run, so as he's moving past you, you get a chance. You jump out towards him. Yeah. And you grab onto him, stopping his movement, but we're still going into combat. We're just going to start you grappled.
I was supposed to be stealth. Can I roll for it?
So, just saying you never came out of stealth?
Yeah, you're still in stealth. His perception and scent couldn't find anybody else. Otherwise, I would have just had.
V, are you still in stealth?
Yeah.
I am missing Mullen's turn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Protect us.
I was reading spell information to prepare for combat, and they haven't even hit initiative.
You silly Willy.
I got my turn order thing working again. So yeah, this is just a basic battle map. He is trying to run, but he fully transformed into his werewolf form, which looks like this.
Is werewolf still considered humanoid?
Ooh, he's hot.
Werewolves are considered humanoid, yes.
Okay. Well, since it looks like it's my turn, I would like to try. And if I read here, let me just somatic verbal. You cloud the target's mind and daze it with a mental jolt. The jolt deals mental damage equal to your
Why
spell
are your
test
DCs
and
still
ability.
wrong?
I don't know.
12 is way too low. It's like an auto pass for most things.
I have no idea why your
Yeah,
DCs still fail. Anyway, on your spell page in the top left should be your actual DC.
Spell and attack rolls. Spell page.
So your spell
18.
DC is 18.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
I'll let you guys know that this is essentially a boss fight.
Oh fuck yeah. Well,
Damn.
since days didn't work,
Werewolves are no joke in Pathfinder, I'll just let you know.
then I'm going to preemptively spirit link with. Oh no, that's another 2 action. Fuck. Well, I guess I'll just. Where's my ruler tool? Oh yeah, I can do that. I'll move behind him.
Alright. Alright, Kajat. Werewolves are not a joke.
Alright, so since I would assume that does count as a whatchamacallit,
Or what?
a psychic attack.
Daze is a
No,
mental
me.
attack.
Because remember I tried to trip him.
Oh yeah, so you're empowered.
I'm powered mode. Man, I kind of don't want to kill him though.
I don't want to kill him either. I want to know
Is he a
who
murderer?
turned him into a werewolf. Werewolves are a big threat if
I
they're
want
as
to keep him in
badass.
my dungeon.
He's a murderer, not a denizen of your dungeon, sir.
Listen, you leave them there long enough, they eventually convert.
Yeah,
Just
but
like at
in
RimWorld.
but in court, if he's in a frenzy and has no control of his actions, he's still responsible.
Yeah,
It is the disease that causes it.
Have we proven that he turned into a werewolf and killed by choice?
Isn't he a werewolf right now?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I know you really want him to be innocent, but he's really not.
Oh, I don't want him to be innocent. I want information out of him, like who turned him into a werewolf.
why did he come here? Type thing.
Why would you want to know that, Mullen?
Because I want to kill all the werewolves, obviously.
Sure, naughty boy.
Kadat!
Yeah, I'm sorry, I am trying. I was figuring out what the hell, like, are we
I
trying to
didn't
kill
want
him or are we not?
Thinking about gay werewolves over here.
I'm not sure we have a choice. He's gonna kill us if we don't
Yeah,
kill him.
that's true. Alright, shoot him in the face.
If we have an opportunity and we're doing well, we
And
can
I
just
missed.
switch to non-lethal attacks if he's
I'm
like,
trying to
close
see
to death.
if it's possible that you can hit him. It is. It is.
I rolled an 18 and missed, so I doubt it.
You rolled a 10.
No, I mean prior.
Well, that's because he had a will. He's got. That's true. You rolled a high on a 22, and that misses. Yes.
So that doesn't do shit. I guess the only one I can do is one that actually won't hit either, so I'm done.
Well, actually, while he's being held,
It's
you have
a
a
will
much.
save.
No, I mean, when you're doing attacks while he's being held, it is you can hit him
He has a plus 17.
to will. Yes.
And
Yeah,
it's a will
which-
save, so I'm done.
Oh, that was a telekinetic projectile. Is an attack of 14.
Oh my god, you are not understanding.
Anyway, let's move on. More.
Plus 17 is crazy.
All right, well, the first thing I got to do is re-athletic, right?
Yes. Yep.
Boom shakalaka.
Still got him. Yeah, we're still holding.
Okay, well, then I will put myself into gorilla stance while I'm gripping. And then give him the 3-point squeeze.
It's 4 now, isn't it? Oh no, it's still strength based.
The gorilla pinch lynch.
All right, Adam.
And that is my turn.
Hunted prey.
All right, roll nature.
Boom.
All right, everyone
How do you like
gets
them apples?
bonuses.
Okay.
All right, and then I will also give you some details because that's a free check.
Yeah.
So yes, he can shift in and out of shape at any moment. He has an ability called Rip and Drag. When he damages a target with his jaws, he can attempt to overwhelm them with athletics. He will inflict a shit ton of damage to the target and expose them to the curse.
Oh, so don't
He
get
can
hit.
also stride up to half his speed while holding somebody in his jaws.
Yeah, don't get bit. Was that 2 turns or just?
It's 1 to do hunt target or to hunt prey.
What's
Oh,
the new ability I got?
he also has attack of opportunity.
Oh, so I get a free shot.
Not while he's grappled, but he just let you know that like running past him or casting spells or shooting something in front of him will provoke. I don't know what new ability you have.
I guess I'll just. I'll use far shot.
You don't need it. You're well within range.
Oh, okay, then I'll just shoot him. In his silly werewolf face.
If he can find his bow.
Just looking for his ball.
That was a 4 and
Wait,
a 6.
14 doesn't hit?
No.
I guess that's the end of my turn.
All right. Kondo, on the other hand. So you are holding him, but instead of like just breaking free, instead I'm going to grapple you. Reverse grapple.
Ah!
That is your fortitude plus 10 I have to hit. So yes, he grapples you, but instead of... And then now, I'm going to throw you. And I'm going to throw you 2. That's basically 2 actions, and...
Oh, we might be in trouble.
Whoop!
Yeah, this is not good.
Fast am I? Oh, I'm way faster than... There we go. Alright, V, he's running.
So to start with, I'll move. And then I will... I guess I'll, I don't... God, he's running. I'll hold my action. If he turns around, I'll send a elemental blast at him.
Alright.
Shoot. So he's running.
Yep, he is escaping. He is not actively trying to hurt you. Because he could very easily do that.
Give me 1 second. I just want to read. Okay, I just want to read this. I don't want to actually perform this.
That way's north, everybody!
Well, does it tell?
No, you just know what known direction is that you know where north is.
You know where north is.
Okay,
You don't get the
instead,
heightened effects till 7.
heightened 7th. You can instead know the direction to a familiar location.
Yeah,
okay, so it doesn't tell me where things are.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not tracking somebody. You would
North
need.
is behind
There is
us.
another spell. I believe it's like a mark, which basically marks a target, and then you'll know where they are. So you essentially brand them.
Oh shoot! I don't think I re-prepared any spells. I'm stuck with the ones that I have. Can I get an extra? Wait, I can prepare extra spells since I've leveled up, right?
You're level 4.
What does that mean with like how many spells I can have prepared?
I have to look at your
level
character.
4?
Well, actually, I need to check on that, but I'm pretty sure you guys are level 4.
I thought we were still 3.
No, we leveled up last session.
Yeah. At level 4, clerics have 3 seconds and 3 firsts.
Oh, okay. I've been using the sheet wrong this whole time. Can I like retroactively prepare spells for the day?
Just use whatever you want at this moment.
Okay, I wanna try and command him to stop. That is wrong again.
Tell him to sit.
Well, it's a DC 18, so.
Yeah, I know
And
he's got a high will.
I have to roll a 1.
Yeah.
Now,
He's gonna succeed on everything. He's got plus 17 like across the board. It seems.
Yeah.
so it is
It's still worth trying.
It is a success.
So he's just running off.
So you try to assert your will on him, and all you get back is bestial instincts. So you can't grasp a hold of the human that's still there.
He's fucking gone, mate. We should probably just let him run off and try and track him down later. He can't come back home. His cover's blown. We should come back better prepared.
I was saying that to the party to hopefully be like, hey, let's just let him run off because a party half full of werewolves might be a really bad idea.
Hey, Kajat. He's mulling over his ineptitude.
Motherfucker has a plus 17.
Sure does. Werewolf. I'll give you more details once he actually leaves. I am so sure about it.
Yeah,
You would need to roll
a 20.
a 20, yes. You would need to roll a 20 to hit him with that.
Yeah. With any spell. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do 1 point of damage.
1 point of damage!
Yeah, where'd it go? Where the fuck is it? Sorry, I'm trying to find it. Where the fuck is my instant attack?
Who knows? Somewhere on that sheet. Probably right over there!
Like, seriously, where the fuck is that spell?
Well, we'll get there.
Oh, there it is. There we go.
Oh, let's see what his reflex looks like. Hey, his reflex is low.
How in the fuck is a werewolf's reflex low? That makes no sense.
Yeah, really.
No, it has a plus
I-
13. He just rolled a 3.
Low is.
I don't think we should
Um,
complain.
They're a little blood crazed.
Ah, you did damage.
I actually wasn't expecting to do anything. Alright.
Come on.
Okay, so he's only 35 feet away and I can move 35 feet. So I can easily catch him. But when I get to him, I'll tell him that if he can't tell us the name of the other werewolf, we can't let him go. But that I'll let him go personally right now if he tells me.
A 19.
Can he even understand what we're saying if he's
Yes, werewolves speak common.
Okay.
And if not, Sylvan.
Alright, he knows common. Well, then werewolf. I just need to figure out if he even knows. That's what I want to make sure before I say anything.
I'm just looking for enough information to give us a lead so we're not stuck in the cold, and then I'll let him go.
I still have faith we can kill it.
The big boss running away is DM code for it's too fucking tough for you.
Yeah, but we're trying to work around.
Yeah, that's
There's no
the
challenge by
workaround's
us.
great. If it
So-
doesn't work.
Kundal like slides to a stop before like turning to look over his shoulder, and he gives you. He says one name. He just says Eric.
Okay, so for my final action, I'll bow to him and say thank you and watch him run away because no one's as fast as me and I can keep up with him.
So he goes Eric, and then as he takes a couple back steps away, seek the bandit named Eric.
That completes my turn.
Okay, I guess this is done. I guess it's over.
It's your turn.
I guess at the end of my turn, I would have put my hands up in the air so everybody would have known I was stopping my pursuit.
Well, I'll hold off shooting then. And I guess we'll just let him go then.
And with that, he disappears into the dark.
It seems we've run into a dead end, companions, but I have a name. Eric. A bandit.
Seek a bandit named Eric.
We'll have to ask the kobolds.
Oh,
Perhaps they'll know.
he could have bitten us and turned us into werewolves. That would have been really good. I mean, bad.
Well, Mullen, you know where he lives now.
I ain't
We could
fucking
have renamed you
dirty
Cat
shit.
Dog.
I require at least motel status.
So, despite not capturing him or killing him, this kingdom event is still considered a success because you basically scared him away. He had been caught, and now he can't stay there because they'll know. Maybe you'll see him again.
So, we killed all those other bandits, right? And that other guy who was on our side at the end, he's kind of wandered off, so we don't have any bandit connections where we could ask about the bandit Eric.
No, but we could send scouts.
The bandits we killed, though, weren't exactly bandits. They were like their own little kingdom. They acted like bandits, don't get me wrong, but... Yeah.
They were bandits who thought that they could put some socks on and be civil.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
they were
think
criminals.
that's slightly different than what we're looking for.
I'd say they were organized. Bandits could be anywhere.
So, with that, you guys return to your kingdom. A day later, Jonathan, the leader of the other hunting party, approaches Lord Kajat. He kneels and then holds out a small leather-bound book. We found this in the man called Kundal's room. It was in a loose floorboard under his bed. I thought it would be useful to you.
Thank you, citizen. I already forgot his name.
Jonathan.
Thank you, Jonathan. We will remember you. What was that guy's name again?
Okay, looking through this folio, you see it's more of a ledger than it is like a diary. You see things like deliveries to Oleg's trading outpost of animal pelts, some snare traps he bought from him. You keep rifling through to try to find anything different until you come to one that seems to be marked different than the rest. You see that the buyer is a man. He put the name Eric as the buyer. You see a list of 3 thylacinines. I don't know how to say that word. If anybody played Ark, the big bear cats.
Oh, the saber-tooths?
Not saber-tooths, the bigger ones, the ones that climb trees.
Yeah.
A tiger and a boar, and a notation that says alive for training.
Oh, maybe he got bit by one of those.
Well, I'm really glad we questioned him because it's very clear that there's an evil werewolf threat that's growing in power.
Are we sure he wasn't just a lone wandering werewolf?
Well,
You had no evidence that there were any others.
but it's like vampires. So one werewolf has to make another person a werewolf, and then that person will do it. So someone made him a werewolf, and we
Yeah, but
asked
do
him,
those animals that he
"Would you be a werewolf?"
purchased make people werewolves if they buy them?
But
No, but
he didn't. He wasn't necessarily turned here. He could have been turned into a werewolf 1,500 miles from here, and he's just wandering.
Also,
here.
couldn't you be cursed to be a werewolf?
I think it's considered a disease. But my point is, I'm going to do it out of the voice because it's tough. My point is that when we asked him who made you a werewolf, he gave us Eric, and now we have a ledger where Eric is gathering some pretty aggressive and tough animals for training, which I assume he would need some kind of manpower to just keep in control. Eric's not just some random dude floating around. Like, he's at least got people with him and structures he can keep the animals in.
All right, so
Well, I didn't ask him who turned him. I asked him who the killer was. I said, "Give me a name."
Oh, I thought you asked who did this to you. I must have misheard.
No, I asked who's the killer. Basically, we have to hunt you if we don't know who it is. And he said Eric.
Ah. Well, Eric's still a werewolf, I guess, because if he's saying Eric's a werewolf and a werewolf
he
killed
never said he was.
well,
just
He
gave him
could be a
he
really
just gave him a name.
powerful.
He's just a
wizard.
lone werewolf.
He just gave him all he did was give you a name. He didn't say he was a werewolf or what, or just a bandit named Eric is all he told him.
my point is that if we asked him who did the killings and we have evidence a werewolf did the killings,
No, remember, all V got was it was done by it could have been done by a wolf or a warg. It was done by a canine of some kind.
One of the giant
Could have been
pets he's
orcs and
harvesting.
wargses.
No. One of the giant pets he's been training.
Yeah, we should find those pets that he apparently
Because
bought.
the what we found was somebody bruised on the arm, so he held him while his thylacines ate him.
So, even though you guys didn't kill him or anything like that, like I said, it's still considered a successful event. So your guys' unrest goes back to 0. Now,
Who confirmed who the werewolf was?
so now, from here until the next kingdom turn, you guys get to explore.
We should explore down the river, see where the river goes. In my opinion, we could hit all those hexes below us.
Yeah.
And cover a lot of the rivers that are connected to our settlement.
Because it looks like we have pretty much all the rivers. Well.
We have the rivers up north, but we have not been really down south, like down here.
Yeah, we got. Yes, we have not. to there.
We should explore all lands along the rivers because rivers will be
Expand.
our best avenues of commerce.
Wait, I thought we trade first.
No, you guys did the kingdom turn, and just nothing happened, and it was just a failed kingdom turn. Oh, your kingdom also gains 40 XP for
Wow.
resolving the event. All right, so this is move and then reconnoiter, right?
Yeah, same as we've been doing.
All right, I need perceptions because there's something here.
I can see.
So this 3-mile stretch of land along the edge of the Tuskwater, which is the name of that river, rises high above the water here, presenting a swath of 40-foot high cliffs and limiting access to the river below. As you get closer to the cliffs, you see that the cliff is covered in stinging nettles.
What the hell are stinging nettles? Can I
You
roll
do,
anything?
yeah, you can.
They're pokey pain plants.
So stinging nettles are bright green plants with long triangular leaves covered with fine hair-like stingers. They cause illness. It's basically when you touch them, those needles stick into your skin and cause irritation, rash, and then eventually spreads through your body like a poison, but not poison. It just causes sickness. If prolonged if you either become completely covered, brush too much up against them, or long exposure, it may even cause pain by how sick you become.
Is there any way I could safely collect it?
No.
Well, what would I need for it?
Very
I
specific.
can craft.
Herbalism. So,
Yeah.
Like improvised traps.
who had the best perception?
It was
Kajat,
not me.
26.
Ah, there it is. Yes. So, Kajat, while looking at this cliffside, you do see that someone had chopped away a small trail through these nettles that head up into the mountains, or heads down the mountains closer to the river.
Do we risk the trail? Or do we just set the place on fire and be done with it?
Like, you see the bottom of the trail, there is a secluded pool about 50 feet in diameter.
Oh, shoot. Hot springs.
V, your nature check, looking at that pond down at the bottom, that seems to be an excellent fishing spot, just because of how secluded it is. You can only guess that the fish are probably massive there. Seeing this might be a resource point for food, possibly.
Interesting. There are many fish down there. We could harvest them as a resource for the kingdom.
It's really interesting that as a tree person you would say that.
Why? He eats like everybody else. Oh, actually, no, he doesn't eat at all.
No, but
Yeah.
I understand that things need to eat. They're just fish. It's their purpose.
So, Lord Kajat. All right, Yo-Yo's busy at the moment. I'll ask what the rest of the party wants to do.
So we keep going down the river, and then we can.
Do you want to head towards that pool to claim it, basically?
Yeah, kinda, and then we can go south from there and come back along the other river, and then we'll have a pretty good idea of like what the rivers connected to our kingdom are like. That's my vote anyway.
Is there a reason that this pool has giant fish?
That'd be one reason to go down there and look.
I second V.
I just think we should still look at it. There could be something mystical there.
We can go look.
There could be loot.
Lead the way, V. You probably have the surest feet with those little viney clickies.
I have like a natural climbing speed because I'm made out of vines.
Trying to find an image that would make a pretty decent, like, oh, it's going to be this shitty looking, like. Yeah, I just need something quick. And then I need to make this map daytime. Okay, so you guys move down the mountain through this trail that seems to be cut out. I want everyone to. Actually, no. We'll wait till we get there. So down at the riverbed, Adam, could you roll nature for me?
I can.
Adam, you come to a stop as you look to the sides of the lake, and it seems to be there are drag marks coming up to the shore and down into the water that are. I'm trying to see. Hold on. I don't have. Okay, that are actually about the size of a cow.
How strange.
So some large creature is here, but you don't see him.
Is it the mermaid themes? I guess we'll just have to find out. What do I roll?
V, since you're over there, you can. Since you have pretty good nature, you can help him assist to try to identify.
Sounds good.
Alright, so combine together, and you're gonna guess like whatever's sliding on is like has their body is smooth, maybe hard. V, you look into the water and you see this shape kind of like bobbing to the surface as it slowly approaches the party.
God, is it some kind of lake kraken? We about
What
to
the
get
hell?
pulled into the water?
Is it gonna be some sort of
Do not
tentacle
disturb the
creature?
water.
Just as you're looking into the water, the surface like explodes with a splash as a snapping turtle, larger than normal snapping turtles, bursts from the water.
Oh, we have disturbed its lair.
Roll for initiative.
God damn it, turtles.
I don't have a token to select, so it's not going to pop up on the turn order.
Same.
Fixed it.
Thank you, sir. Where...
Wow. I love that the graphics got better towards the lake.
Well, I just grabbed something as quick as I could.
It works. I can recommend a good map making program if you're ever interested.
No, this is just an encounter map. I could just throwing things on there as quick as I can.
Yeah, it looks good.
Initiate! Good roll, V.
So, Keto has to give our cat her pain meds for the night, so he needs about 5 minutes.
No worries.
Well, 5 minutes. It was not going to take him 5 minutes to give her the medicine. 5 minutes to get up, give her medicine.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh my God, dude. It was like 59 degrees yesterday, and this morning it started snowing at like 5 in the morning. It snowed like an inch. of
Dude,
snow.
we've had such a warm winter. Like, weird. It's only been below freezing like 2 or 3 days total. Every day is like 50 degrees with a low in the 38s, 40s.
Just a few days ago, it was in low teens. We had like the polar vortex come through, and we had
Yeah, we
cold.
got, that's
And it
when
got
we
away.
had our freezing days, but it only gone to like 10, 15 degrees. This year's been really warm. Makes me nervous for summer. Summer's gonna be brutal.
How you doing, Buttercup?
I got a cool new skill. I'm about
How am I doing?
Turtle.
So, what'd you say?
I didn't mean to interrupt, Cabo. We just talked at the same time. What'd you say, Cabo?
No, I said I have a cool new thing I'm gonna use on this turtle.
Oh shit!
I can shoot logs.
Oh shit!
You can shoot logs.
I have a skill called Tumbling Lumber. A slew of logs eject from the plane of wood and slam into your enemies.
The plane of wood.
Yeah,
Giggity.
because that's where I channel. I have wood and water, so I channel from the plane of wood and the plane of water.
At any moment, Kajat will roll initiative.
He did it.
He did the thing.
Sorry,
Oh,
I had to give cat love.
L8.
Oh wait, I'm faster.
Don't be faster.
All right, V.
Is it wood that is planed, or is it a plain piece of wood?
I haven't made it into like a postable skill yet.
Is it like a full standard?
All right. So what do you do then?
I raise my hands, and logs shoot from like all around me and slam into the turtle.
Reflex save, probably to take. It's probably basic, so take half on a success.
Yeah. Well, it has a full list, so on a failure, they're pushed out of the line in the most direct path possible. Yeah, I've got a whole list.
Well, I saved.
Yeah, half damage.
All right, half damage, and I'm not
a
pushed.
critical success. So it's 2d8.
That's decent.
So 7. That's
7.
not bad. Not as impressive as I wanted it to be, but I'll take it.
Good job, Pikachu.
And then I will follow up with a single action elemental blast, because that was only 2 actions.
Type faster. Miss.
And that's my turn.
Hooray! I get to bite you now. As the old large snapping turtle lunges out of the water and goes, ah.
Yeah, that hits. Holy shit, that hurts.
All right, so you took a big old bite. And is that previous? Okay, previous action. So now I get to clinch. Time to kill V in one go. Let's go.
I usually clinch to finish it off.
Ninja Turtles will never be the same.
But now, clench jaw.
Is that another 18 damage?
Yes, it is.
Jesus. That hurt really bad.
Oh my god. By the
Hey,
way,
Am I considered grappled or anything, or can I?
No, you're good.
Okay.
on my turn, at least I can admit that this was my idea. I was the one who preferred we went here. As not good as that was.
This creature is behind the curtain. He's only one level higher than you.
Skadoosh, and then
Roll nature.
shit.
Well,
Ooh.
Well, that's okay. I'll just shoot it.
nah. Shell.
God damn.
And by the way, V, the damage I got on those were just good damage.
Lame.
Like 4, 6, and 3.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Alright, Kajat, it's a turtle.
I'm gonna hit him with a log. That V shot at him. This is how I hit him with a log. Nope. Because
Nope,
I can't
quit
roll
second.
above a fucking 5 today.
Oh, that's an 11.
Take one of those.
Okay, if I have to. Hey, it's a critical failure. I take double. Was that 14?
15.
15.
15 damage on a cantrip.
And that's a single action cantrip, too.
Gamuk, turtle.
All right, so I'm going to give it the old heave ho. I want to move forward, pull it out, and flip it on its back.
All right.
Here we go.
Got it by 1.
Now, you want me to roll again to flip it on its back, or is it just grappled?
It's grappled.
All right, now I'm going to flip it on its back.
All right. All right, you shift him where?
Oh shit, land turtle.
Away from the injured V, onto his back.
All right, I'm considered him prone. I believe you still have an action remaining.
By the way,
No, that was all 3, because I moved and then...
I gotcha. Mullen, kill turtle.
All right. Might as well just shoot a divine lance at him.
Well,
Is that taking my modifier?
let's see.
Oh, yeah.
You're getting a +6, so no, it's not. Or no, it's not taking any modifier at all. Oh no,
Yeah.
You're getting your spell attack modifier, which is the +6.
Okay, you just rolled a 1. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you're still getting your 6.
Anytime it's in red like that, that's a 1.
Wow.
All right, so it's just your spell DCs are off, and we haven't figured out how to fix it. But your attacks are right.
Makes it a little easier.
it's Mullen's mom haunting his sheep.
Well, I
Dude,
guess
Mullen is just bad with the divine lance.
I peaked in that first episode and never peaked again.
Are you sure you're? Did you raise your character level on your sheet to 4?
Yeah, it says 4.
Okay.
Yeah, 4.
Just the DCs aren't accurately counting. His attacks are. And I don't know how to fix it. Well, anyway, V, that was ouchy, but you're not going to get the follow-up.
Yeah, thanks God. I will elemental blast and send spears of wood at the turtle shell.
Okay. There we go. 9 damage.
And then I will follow up with another elemental blast of acid.
The second misses.
Nah, that's a shame. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Alright, so I'm going to spend 2 actions to flip over. He's gonna roll back and forth. Bleh, 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 bleh. How about that?
Oh. Hey, there's a name. Can
Well,
I?
it is a wise old turtle, so,
So-
I'll buy that.
He flipped over and then he's immediately gonna go woof and dive.
Goddamn bitch turtle.
He's just under the surface, so I don't need a number on that yet. There we go. He's not running, he's just maneuvering.
Can I roll like society to see if there's any like lore on him?
Nature. Actually, yes. Roll. Do you have history? You don't have history.
Religion.
Roll society.
I have lore nature. Would that count?
Ah.
Although this actually has a legend behind him. It's just Adam doesn't know it.
God damn it. Well,
Uh-oh, whose microphone's that?
Somebody's microphone is real.
Buttercup, no!
Buttercup, you're a robot.
I'm a robot?
You were hissing badly there. Anyway,
still
It sounded like
No.
you were eating ice cakes or something.
Is there
Ice
any
cakes.
way I could, like, negotiate with it?
I was just sitting here.
you don't speak turtle. You also don't have wild empathy.
Nah. Damn it.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I guess I could hunt prey?
Yep, now roll nature.
Shoot it.
There we go. Now you got the bonus.
Oh, shoot it! I really want to know the story of this turtle, man.
So,
Well, we'll
this
find out
turtle,
later.
he has the ability of once he gets one bite in, he gets a clinch ability which does an additional 48 damage. And then if I still stuck on V for the next one, it's called the Gnawing Bite, where I can make 2 attacks with only one with one attack penalty. And also deal an extra damage die, so I would do 2d10 instead of, or I'd do 2d10 instead of 2d8 if I still held you.
I would be dead. Or I mean, at least unconscious.
That's why it requires multiple things. I have to hit you, clench, and then gnaw. Takes 3 turns for me to get all that in, or 2 turns. Now, Adam, what are you doing?
Guess I'll shoot it. And I hit it.
No, you didn't.
Wow, even with my plus?
You only get 19. He has a higher AC than 19. He's a shell. He is a shell. He's a walking shield. But what I did behind the scenes when he was on his back, he was basically getting a -4 to his AC while he's flipped over.
Oh, so we need to flip him over.
Yeah, he's just faster than you, that's all.
Okay, well, I'm done with my turn, I think, actually.
My turtle is not a nerd. Kajat, it's your turn. Your superpower.
So, just so everyone knows, I've been playing as a level 3 this entire time.
Good job.
Good job, David.
And I remember the last time I told Keto we were like, get ready with a summon, because I have a summon now.
Well, I wasn't ready with the summon. Because you were level 3 this whole time.
Well, here's my summon. From the depths of my imagination.
You could choose whatever imaginary creature you would like.
Richard Simmons.
Alright, let me go find him.
Oh my god.
That's the only confirmed imaginary creature I know of.
Do you want young Richard Simmons or old Richard Simmons?
Kind of dad bod Richard Simmons.
It's a father figure.
Alright, give me a second to put him in.
You can find the Pauly Shore version because he just played him.
I gotta upload the image to Roll20. And be like, what the hell is this for?
By the
Oh,
way,
shit.
this will be just a temporary. I actually do want to create something like insane looking because it's going to be my constant summon.
There he is!
Oh no.
This is great.
There he is, everybody. Richard Simmons.
Who the fuck?
Let me give you control of him. Hold on. There you go.
The only problem is I don't know what his character sheet is.
Well, he's there. We're just gonna have to run without him for this fight.
Yeah. I'm just going to say that he's been following me around, giving me motivation this entire time. And then we'll find out what his character sheet is after this.
Okay, he's here for motivation, guys.
Fantastic.
That makes you want to get back to the gym. That dude was a stud.
Look at them arms.
He does have some fucking pythons there.
Yeah, but look at that.
But
forehead,
anyways,
though.
since I can't actually use him, he really needed to quit working out that forehead.
You put way too much exercise into that.
Can I see the turtle?
Yeah, he's just below the surface. He hasn't dove deep down yet. He is. If he dives 5 feet down, he becomes obscured.
Well, let's pull him out of the water then.
Okay.
Amp Mage Hand.
What?
I don't know why there's an attack.
How heavy can the mage hand pick with amped?
This is a series of Mage Hands, so like each one would be. I don't know. It says multitude.
Light bulk, so.
Or target a creature of medium size.
All right.
Well, it's one unattended object of light bulk, isn't it?
When
This
it's
is
amped, when it's amped, he can pick up a medium-sized creature.
Oh, nice.
So while he's in superpowered, he has access to his amped versions of his cantrips.
Like psychic is purely cantrips mostly. Well,
Alright.
mostly cantrips.
Where do you want to move him? I'm gonna count you. So you grabbed him. You can use another action to move him.
We're bringing him on shore.
Where though?
30
30 feet where you can move him.
So,
in
Just-
front of. Oh, go ahead, Mullen.
why are we killing this turtle again?
'Cause he attacked you. He almost killed Vicky.
Pissed us off.
Richard Simmons and the turtle are just jazzercising together.
And I'll explain a little bit
It
more once he's
attacked
gone.
us. It attacked us. It took 35 hit points off of V. And if we're gonna harvest this lake, it probably shouldn't be here. It's gonna kill a fisherman.
Well, didn't
That's
you
a good
throw
point.
like a whole tree at it?
After it attacked me.
After it attacked him.
Oh, okay.
And
And
he
it was
missed.
several trees.
Wait, but I thought you had the first turn.
Well,
It was.
Anyways, turtle in front of Gamak, like to the right of him.
There you go. Hey, Gamak, it's your turn to beat his ass.
Oh shit.
Well, I'll take a moment to go into the Gorilla Monsoon mode and then give him the double tap.
Ooh, it's monsoon season. Holy shit.
That first one will hit. Do the grab. Got him.
Okay, so that's an auto grab on the punch, and he gets the 4-point squeeze. And then I hold him like a chump so my boys could beat him up.
Get him, boys. Mullen, get him.
Well,
Make another
I'm-
helmet out of him.
now that I figured out that I'm actually right-handed and I'm holding my rapier in my right hand now. That's the canon I've come up with. I'm gonna try and stab him.
All right. No, you don't.
Is this thing broken again?
No, that's your attack. It's not based off your spell. You have like 3.
Why
you
am I rolling like shit? I rolled a
It's
3.
too-
You're not the Dread Pirate Roberts with that rapier.
You have a +8 to hit, and you just rolled a 3. That's all.
I'm just so distracted.
And you have a +8 to hit as a cleric. Clerics are strong.
that's pretty high.
And he did it again. And it's still not working. All right, V, get revenge.
I don't know how to
Mullen
play
can't do
this game.
Mullen can't do it.
I will send balls of acid to try to burn through its shell.
Balls.
Oh.
Damn it.
Oh.
Do not let this be turtle battle.
Oh, I accidentally hit. Hold on. I'm coming. I gotta do one more attack.
You have left the game out of frustration.
Yeah, honestly, I rage quit because of my bad rolls.
Damn it. All right. It's time for me to wiggle. Time for wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle. Aw.
Oh, he's... Nope, I'm not free.
Nope.
I missed it by 3. Let's try again. Let's try again.
Aw.
No, it's -10, so no, I don't get out. I'm stuck. Adam.
Oh, well.
He's snapping at the air. You're like holding him out in front of you. Ah, ah! It's a big turtle. That will hit him for 6. Oh, and 1d8. Your
Yeah.
arrow pierces.
Nice.
And max damage.
Okay, I guess we'll do it again.
No. No.
Okay.
Good job. Richard Simmons is getting bigger with each turn this lasts. Oh shit, he's getting bigger.
Oh god, there will be nothing left but Richard Simmons.
He's taking over the lake.
Listen here, you little
Hey,
turtle.
at least we'll be in shape.
It smells like BO.
Let's
in
do a
here.
little one of these.
Oh, 10 damage.
Nice.
And then a little one of these. Boo! 9 damage. If he does it.
Well, you know how I roll with saves.
Don't do it. Roll bad. Damn it.
Man, even all my saves would have been fucking higher. I'm so mad I forgot to change the fucking level piece in my damn character sheet.
Oh shit, he's rotating.
Oh,
He's coming. Come on.
His forehead is incoming.
Maintain grapple. Oops. He's coming. Got one turn left before he had.
Let's get busy, ladies.
Gamak got to maintain grapple. Shouldn't be too
I
hard.
will maintain the G.
You maintain the G.
Then I'm going to give him the double squee, and that's my turn. That's 8 points of damage, and then someone else.
You crushed him to death.
Oh, God.
And with the death of the turtle, Richard Simmons fades away.
Wait, could I roll again to see its history? So I can
Somebody
roll
else
one?
can roll society now. Because Gamak, as you hold this crushed to death turtle, you see various many scars all across its shell. Looks like from like harpoons, spears, things like that.
See, I did know. I was just.
Adam, you can't re-roll society because you actually.
because you got it.
Wait, but we're not in combat anymore. This is a completely
Anyway.
separate moment.
V, while you were in town wandering around, you heard about the old legend of Old Crackjaw, the fisherman's bane. It's probably this turtle. As you look into the water, you see what looks like 5 sunken fishing boats. This old turtle is known to be the killer of fishermen, strong enough to sink boats and harass them on shore. And now his reign of terror is over. And Adam,
I am become death's embrace.
Gamak, as you're walking, as you set the turtle back down or do whatever you want with it, your foot kicks something right under and half buried in the mud on the shore.
Ooh, something have buried in the shore. I shall inspect.
It is a sickle, but it's a magical one.
Also, I'm going to eat the turtle.
Arcana?
Arcana check.
I am proficient in Arcana.
I mean, you think you are.
So, Kajat, this is a sickle that it has a striking rune attached to it, and it has weapon potency, so giving it a +1. So it's a +1 striking sickle.
I
You can
have
put
been
runes on
sworn
any-
to only do hand-to-hand, so I will bow out of the roll.
So
I
This
don't use weapons either.
this striking sickle with the rune striking on it increases its damage die by 2. So it does 3d4.
I
Oh
thought
no,
that-
sorry. It increases its damage die to 2.
So it goes up to like a 1d8, right?
No, it increases it to 2.
I
So
just-
2d4, I guess.
I always thought
Have
when
a
it says it
1d8.
increases its damage die, it means it goes from d4 to d6 to d8.
Oh yeah, so it's a 1d8 sickle, and it's a +1 because it has a wet and potency rune on it also. Now, regarding runes, you can remove these and put them on something else.
Actually, I could use that. Is it a simple? It's sickles or simple?
It's a simple weapon. There you go. You have a melee weapon.
Yeah, I might roll for that because it might be handy.
Anybody else want to roll?
Yes. Is it a 100?
I think everybody who's rolled a combat roll and missed wouldn't be hard. I mean, wouldn't be bad rolling for this.
Yeah, I
Bow
was just.
and a longsword. Your longsword does 1d8.
Would it be bad to
but
roll
if I
on
get
it?
a bow hit, I will have to roll 1d8 for the extra damage.
So why do you want the sickle?
So I could do bunch more damage.
It does as much. It does as much damage as your sword already does.
Yeah, would it be bad to roll on it just so I could take the rune and put it on my rapier?
Well, let's take it
Kinda.
as need over greed. V, do you need this?
Well, I
Use
need
it.
the.
I have no weapon, no backup weapon.
So V has no melee weapon.
We'll pass that.
I'd vote for B to get it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna roll.
All right, V, there you go. A striking +1 sickle. But Mullen, did you want to pass? Oh no, wait. He needs it. Do you want to roll him for it to take the runes off it?
Yeah, all I wanted was the rune.
We can get those.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
you can get those.
Yeah, then I'll just wait for.
They're not like super rare or anything.
Nah, neither of those are.
I will say though, I do want to harvest the turtle and take its shell.
Put it up as a decoration in town hall.
No, it'd be a helmet for one of us.
By the way, we're also
Big
good.
helmet.
You know what? We're going to add to the tally of Gamok having something die while he's holding onto it. I think this is his 5th one in 2 sessions. It's like all the bandits. Now this.
Even the choke squeeze.
All right, so go ahead and put that in your character sheet there, V. And let me take us back to the main map. And I'm going to... So, Kajat, that sickle. Kajat, if you want to mark on the obnoxious cartographer, that TW8 is food resource.
And now the fishermen don't have to die to catch fish.
They will not be harassed by the old super turtle.
God, where in the hell did that go?
Do you
I
think
don't know, where'd you go?
Look at it that if we tried to use the resource, we would lose people.
Well, no, that's what we just...
Kajat, what are you looking for?
The... whatchamacallit?
It's at the top of the character sheets. It's the note.
Oh, shit. Like, it's funny, I saw it like 10 times and went right by it.
Yeah, so TW8 is food resource. And that's actually going to end today's session as the party goes out to explore their kingdom.
Explore the
Tonight was a
riverway.
pretty slow start, but turned into a good combat day.
Yeah, in the future we will be doing the kingdom turns on Thursdays.
I just wanted to do the first one to see where the direction of the party went. Because we didn't do a kingdom turn on that, we just set it up. So, good night, everybody. See you all next week.
Not everybody. See you next week.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, stream.